guys, welcome back. It's the Sip of the Show segment brought to you by Devil's River Whiskey. With me again is Andy, and today, man, I think I heard you say we're doing a classic, right?
Let's make it old-fashioned.
All right, let's do it.
Why not,
get out
right?
of your way. We're just going to get to it.
Why not? So old-fashioned, it's one of those drinks that everybody's had. You probably had a good one. You probably had a bad one. There's a lot of lore behind it, but at the end of the day, it's one of the easiest drinks to make. And historically speaking, it was intended to be made with rye. If you get into the history books of everything, before Prohibition, rye was the big driver of American whiskey. Bourbon was the baby. That flipped after the laws changed. We're going to start out with 2 ounces of Devil's River 90 proof rye. Our rye is specifically cool to use for this because if you're not a rye drinker, you'll probably actually still like it. We're a minimum mash bill requirement rye. It's only 51% rye, so it's not as spicy as a lot of the ryes that you're used to out there. Then we're going to use 1/4 ounce of Demerara simple syrup. Demerara sugar is pretty readily available. If you can't find it at, your Walmart or whatever, go to a Harps or a Whole Foods or an Ozark Foods. And then bitters. That's the best part of it, old fashioned. It's 4 ingredients. It's whiskey, bitters, sugar, and water. You get the water when you stir. When it comes to bitters, I like using a mix of Angostura and orange bitters. If you don't have Angostura, any aromatic bitter will do well, but 2 to 4 dashes of aromatic, couple dashes of orange bitters, it just softens things up, and then add ice. Now, most of us at the house have ice that is similar to what you see. If you can't see it, it's not the best ice, quote unquote, with regards to it's gonna dilute quickly, it's gonna melt fast. So you don't wanna over stir whenever you're making cocktails like this at the house. If you have the opportunity to have really pure ice that's harder, that doesn't melt as quick, use it. It'll make for better cocktails. You'll have to stir longer to get the same dilution, but that's something you can play with at the house. And then I like using big ice cubes for the classic cocktails like an old fashioned as well. Again, you can get these big ice molds at any of your variety stores, Williams-Sonoma, Bed Bath & Beyond, that kind of thing. Garnish on an old fashioned is it's controversial. A lot of people say orange cherry. Historically speaking, all you need is an orange peel expressed over the top of the glass, and then rub the expressed orange peel over the lip of the glass and slide the orange peel into the glass next to the ice cube. That's a classic old fashioned. There's a million variations and nobody's wrong. Drink what you like. That's the point. If you don't like it this way, muddle a cherry in it. Give it a shot. Play with it at the house. But cheers.